Yes, sir. What's poppin' and why? You already know it's your host, Mrcakeave in the building. Yes, sir. Now we are on Spotify. Yes, sir. So excited for this new channel, this new audience, new people. You know, if you don't know, get the Spotify app. Almost available on every device. Get it. You already know. Mrcakeave on air on YouTube, Spreaker, now on Spotify. Yes, sir, man. Feel real good. I've been looking into this for a really long time, and now it has happened. Hit us up in the cake room. Follow me on Twitter at Mrcakeave. You already know Mrcakeavebeats at gmail.com. Thank you so much for everybody listening, hitting us up in the live chat rooms, behind the scenes on the emails. You already know we got a lot more stuff coming up for y'all, so definitely stay tuned. If you hit me on my YouTube, you can check out, I got some new music, some new fire for y'all. Hit it up, check it out, like, subscribe. You already know we in the building. Right now, we on that Spreaker app live show. And you can check out the show now on Spotify, baby. You already know. So let's get into the show today. You already know a lot of big things has been going on. Yesterday, I believe people were celebrating Biggie Smalls, big baby. You know, he would have been 47 years old. You know, and how would music really be right now with Biggie and his influence in New York, and how New York would be? You know, hit me up in the cake room. Let me know what you think. How would music be right now if Biggie was still alive? So we're going to keep it going. You know, rest in peace to Biggie Smalls. You already know. Another man that they celebrating today is 20 years since Owen Hart has passed away. And, you know, if you don't know who Owen Hart is a WWE wrestler, former champion in wrestling all over the world. He was from Canada. And if you don't know, he's related to Bret Hart and Anvil Neidhart. But he actually passed away in the ring doing a big stunt. And fell very, very, very high from, you know, a very high area where he was doing a stunt. So it happened in the ring, you know, and a lot of people, they always think, you know, try to say, well, if they would have kept doing the match, kept doing the fight, kept doing the show, whatever. You know, right now, we just want to, you know, say our prayers and condolences to everybody. You know, it's always difficult when you lose someone, but when you lose someone, you know, the way he was lost, you know that was very, very painful. And so all these years later, they still remember him and still talking about him. Keep it going with a little bit of good news. DA has tried to get Meek Mill a new trial and a new judge. Dealing with the bullshit that was going on with his first trial. I guess they said the judge had it in for him, and you know, now they talking about a new trial. And you know, he tweeted, he said that it's not a win for him, but it's something. And you know, that right there, you know, that's a smart man. You know what I'm saying? He know, you know what I mean? There's not behind me yet. There's not behind me quite yet. And, you know, I feel for him, but also, you know, that's a good news that, you know, he might get a new trial with a new judge. And I think that's really what he needs right now. A fresh start. He's trying to do a lot of good for the community and for a lot of people. So, you know what I mean? I really hope that, he does, settle that, get it done with and continue to do his thing. Not too many people could come back from a lot of these different obstacles and come back better than ever, bigger than ever, making better music and stuff like that. So, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Trying to light the cigarette. Oh, shit. You already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mrcakeave on air, live, exclusively on Spreaker. We are now on Spotify, baby. You already know. Thank you at Spotify. Thanks Spreaker. You know what I mean? For all the collaborations and all the different ways to allow podcasters and radio hosts like myself to share it on multiple platforms and get it out there to a bigger audience. You know what I mean? You already know. One time for y'all. You already know. And I wanted to talk about that 24/7 championship from WWE. You have got to be out of your damn mind. Now, I'm not saying the concept is whack. I'm not saying they can't do the championship. But if you gonna do it, come with a better belt than that. Oh my God, 24/7 championship, and it says 24/7 on it, and it looked like trash. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on over there. When you look at the WWE Universal Champion or the WWE Champion, those belts look real nice. There's a lot of ice in those W's, you know what I mean? And for them to come out with some trash like that, even I wasn't impressed with the Cruiserweight title. And, they doing that. Oh, man, that's trash. Straight trash. Straight trash. Speaking of wrestling and wrestling, sports entertainment, sports and everything, I just put out a blog, Double or Nothing, AEW, All Elite Wrestling, if you don't know, has basically changed the game. They are now on TNT, big deals, and they are, changing the game. They're going to have a weekly show on Primetime Network going head-to-head with, WWE, and all these other wrestlings like Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor and all of this. Is really changed the game. Double or Nothing is going to be on pay-per-view, their first show. And, they might debut the championship. And, it's going to be real big, man. It's another show that they sold out. And shit is getting crazy. So, as we get closer to Double or Nothing, the excitement is building. As I said in my blog, I'm really interested in seeing the Alpha versus Omega 2. That's Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho. They had their match in New Japan, and now they're having a new match in the States. So I definitely want to see that match. It's definitely a match that I'm very interested in seeing. So if you're watching Double or Nothing or hashtag AEWDON, hit us in the cake room. Let us know what you think. You already know we got the show on Spreaker, YouTube, and now we got it on Spotify. You already know. Mrcakeave on air, bigger and better every week. You already know. Stay tuned. Got a lot of big things coming for y'all. And I wanted to talk about one more story before we go, and that's Amazon. Amazon got a lot of, things going on this week. Ice-T talking about he almost shot somebody, coming on his property, and a lot of people is having problems with that because the Amazon people, they don't have their uniform, or they don't have a shirt, they don't have nothing. They pulling up in U-Haul trucks and all that. And a lot of people is talking about people could catch licks. People could rob people, do this, do that. So it's just as simple as make a T-shirt or make a universal polo or something like that say Amazon, so they know they coming through, they know the logos, and that's what just needs to be done. Nobody needs to be getting shot. Other people talking about they letting dogs out on the Amazon workers. Shit is going down. So Amazon basically made a statement like, we got ways for you to track your package and know who is who and this and that, but give them the shirts, man. Give them the shirts, let them wear the uniform. And, nobody will get shot or bit by the dogs or all this other shit. Alright? You already know Mrcakeave on air live on that Spreaker app, available on every device, Apple, Android, and Windows. And the new show is on Spotify. Got a couple throwback shows, from the Flux Factory and Strobe Network. If you want to go back and check on those episodes, we got them up on Spotify. We got shows up on YouTube. And we're going to be live on Spreaker. So make sure you download that Spreaker app, available on every device, Apple, Android, and Windows. You already know, big R.I.P. to Biggie Smalls, Owen Hart. You already know. And it's been a great week. The weather's breaking in New York City. So, a lot of big things are coming up. Summer Jam is right around the corner. And, the Puerto Rican Day Parade is the following week. So, it's going to be real big in New York. The summer's starting. Everything's popping off. Hit me up in the cake room. If you want to submit your work for mustseenyc.weebly.com, submit it at Mrcakeave on Twitter or mrcakeavebeats@gmail.com. Again, that's at Mrcakeave and mrcakeavebeats@gmail.com. I'm real excited to be on Spotify. You already know, hashtag Mrcakeave, hashtag Spotify. You already know, we in the building. Had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like, subscribe, share with all your friends. You know what I mean? This is just how it's going down, man. I'm very excited. We on Spotify, Mrcakeave on air. You already know. Like I always say, stay up and stay strong, and why?